Hey y'all, well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm offering this one for sale. Why not? I've had my fun with it, and you know, the issue is if I hang on to it, I'm going to be less apt to make another one, and then another one. That's the psychology of John. I want to make it perfectly clear that in the, not maybe the last video or the one before, I was talking, oh, the flight shooting one. I was talking about the different, say, strengths between tension and compression. This is complicated, and I don't want to misspeak. Is that a wood can be stronger in tension than compression, and at the same time being stronger in compression and tension. Let me explain. It had to do with, say, the cross section, that the tensional load is being taken up by this ridge of wood along the center and rawhide, because this is bad. And the compressional load is spread out. And what I mean that it can be stronger in compression and tension and weaker in compression and tension at the same time is just how they behave. When I talk about strength, I mean when it starts to deform. And so in this case, I believe, I always have to preface it with that when I'm saying it's stronger in tension and compression, is that it's going to start to deform in compression before it starts breaking in tension. It's more of like it starts compressing, and then the tensional side will reach a point and then just break. And so on back, you have to watch that limit. Then it gets into a lot of like theory and beliefs and stuff, but that's not important. What's important is that this bow rocks. With that rounded cross section, you know, it gets a little thicker through the center, which means that like a 57-pound bow in this configuration would be physically lighter than, say, a similarly weighted bow, draw-weighted bow that has a flat, because I'm removing more wood in this, which makes it a little faster. So this is beautiful. I don't think I'll ever make a flat-backed bow again, unless forced to at gunpoint or ballpoint. I have this. It has that. And in the last video I showed a close-up, I did it too fast. I hit the perfect angle where you can see it rounding, going to this sharp ridge right down there in the sinew. Let me do it in slow-mo. Nice bend throughout. This kind of shows you the curve. I even went so far as to put some fuzzy, muskratty kind of string silencers on there, you know, for some twang. A fancy dancy handle, look at that. And because I've got gold or copper around here, I went with a copper bead. Oh, isn't that nice? And so, you know, I was kind of joking around that I don't know what it weighs as far as draw weight, and I was guessing between 55 and 60 pounds. Let's see if the John scale is accurate. Let's just yank this thing back. I reckon that's about 28 inches. 28.2, 3. 60 pounds on the mark. And so I think that was beyond 28 inches. I'd draw this thing back flight shooting to 30, no issue. So at 28, using my mathematical powers, probably 57 pounds. 57 pounds. Signed, look at that. My name, Emilio Gomez, no, John Riggs, 3/2019, so I know when this is made. Legacy, I called these 3 bows a Legacy series. This is number 3 of 3. A simple diamond pattern on here. And yes, maybe someday I shall do a blue circle and a green square, just as my my buddy, the English longbow guy, Drew, hey Drew, was joking around, and actually was like, huh, is he making fun of my diamonds? And then it's like, maybe. Drew's got a funny sense of humor. But you know what? If I was to do like some kind of abstract thing, I was picturing like these different colored shapes kind of blending over it. It's my cubism period. And so there it is. Same, I said, you know, 275 for each one of those 3. Bruce in Wisconsin, the fine state of Wisconsin, was pleased as punch with his. And Scott loves his. And so, who is going to show love for this bow? 275 plus I'm going to say 12 in shipping. With insurance, I'm going to eat a little bit on the shipping, but whatever, within the continental U.S. And there we go. I really have to watch myself because I tend to like move these things around too fast. A little close up so you can see the color. I really love the color of this. This is an amazing rawhide. The last thing I want is a perfectly even color on the rawhide. I love these. It looks antique-ish, kind of. This bow has great mojo, and it's fast. I was able to shoot one of Derek's missiles, his arrows of Derek's primitive missiles. Check them out on Facebook. At the most, 182 yards with this. I should have weighed them. I don't know where my postal scale is. And then the sinew, that's actually backstrap sinew. With this doohickey Dwa bow, you do need to tie the string on every time because it's kind of a hassle. I've got a loop that gets bigger. Actually, on this one, I've got a timber hitch on there. It's tied on both ends. A timber hitch right here, and I think that's called a Boyer's knot. And if not, I'll take credit. That's a John knot. So you have to tie the knot on every time to tie the string on. But again, I'm trying to catch the sun here. Get that sharp thing right there. You have to tie the string on, but really it ain't nothing but a thing. There we go. Who is going to own this? In what part of the world will this go? If you're in Europe, I'm so sorry, man, because to ship these things via FedEx, it's not like it used to be where I could ship it by the U.S. postal system, you know, and I shipped bows like this to England for 40 bucks, but those days are gone. It would be roughly $160. If you bundle two of them together, I sent a couple off to England a while ago. I think it was 240 bucks. So shipping is bad. Shipping is like extreme. Thank you for watching. I am now stalling, but now I need to go back to yard work. I need to break out the leaf blower and blow things clean. Blow the dirt off them with my leaf blower. That's as high tech as my production methods get.